Hi everyone, it's Laura back with video number 4. I have a few different things to talk about today. The first thing I'd like to talk about is that I'm very into ordering free samples online. So any free sample that's available, I order it. I don't care what it is. So for instance, I will show you what I received today. I received this. It is a 15-day sample kit from Riversol, and it's all different cleansers and moisturizers for your skin. So that's a really nice little package. You could go online and order that for yourself. Like I say, it's Riversol. Take a look at it there. And although we don't have any babies in our family, I signed up for the baby companies. So I got this box from Nestle. It's got formula and I think they're applesauce things and some rice cereal. From Similac, I got this. So there's 2 cans of dry formula, and there are 4 of those formula bottles. And this stuff is all going to my local food bank. And I don't know, some people may think that's not right, that I'm doing that. I don't have a baby, but it's still going to a baby and a mother who, if she's feeding with formula, is going to have to buy formula. So I don't have a problem with it at all. Anyway, so I thought I'd do that. Each video I'll show you up front what samples I got since the last video. Today is going to be a question and answer day, which is a little bit different than most people's question and answers because you aren't doing the questioning. I'm doing the questioning because I'm new to this beauty and makeup scene. Like I say, I've only been wearing makeup recently. I did years ago, but my God, everything's changed since, 20 years ago when I wore makeup. 20 years ago, there wasn't such a thing as doing the concealer and all sorts of things like that. And I'm trying to learn how to do it. So I made a few notes here of stuff I wanted to ask. Okay, the first thing with the concealer, I have a nice Cover FX concealer package. And I've been using this brush. But I think I may be putting it on too high. Can you see it? Can someone tell me if it should be? I always see people going, are you supposed to put it like in that groove that's created when you do that funny lip thing? Or a little higher than that? I don't know. So someone can answer that for me, please. And next question is, I also see people, they put their concealer on and then they put like a streak of this white powder up the side of their face underneath the concealer. Number 1, what is that? And number 2, why is it used? Because it just seems like they use it, but then they brush it all off. So I'm just curious as to whether I should be doing that or not. Yeah, so the next thing is my eyebrows. I've always had lots of eyebrows, so I've been plucking my eyebrows my whole life. But they seem to have, like when I had cancer, they all fell out, and when they grew back in, they grew in thinner and lighter than they were before. So, and this isn't my natural hair color. Like I was a brunette. Like I had fairly dark brown hair, and I went gray while I was pregnant for my son. I was 22 years old, and it was really stupid looking. It was like patches, like I had a circle of gray right here. where the whole thing was gray from one end to the other, but just in this big circle. So I started dyeing my hair then, and I dyed it brown up until the time that I had cancer, because when you're dyeing your hair a darker color and you have these ugly roots coming in, how can you get rid of that? Do you know what I mean? You can't just let it grow out. It's gonna look terrible for months. So whenever my hair started growing back in after I had cancer, I started dyeing it this blonde color right away. So I don't know, should I be using an eyebrow pencil on my eyelids or my eyebrows? Are there light colors in eyebrow pencils? What do blonde people usually do? I'm gonna come up close so you can see them. Does that look dark enough to you? I think it does, but it is very, like, see how this one's a different color than this one? And I find that, you know, like whenever people are doing their makeup and they're doing the highlighter underneath their brow bone, well, my eyebrows aren't shaped like that, or like I can feel my brow bone like inside here, but because of all this puffiness, it doesn't, you know, it just seems like there's an eyebrow sitting on top of this puffy. And I did put a tiny bit on there, but I don't think you can even see it. And I did put a little bit of blush on, but I'm not this color from the blush, it's from the heat. It's really hot again here. And it's going to be for a couple more days. Luckily, I have a pool, and so we've been enjoying that, getting cooled off when we have to. So I haven't really been putting makeup on unless I know I'm leaving the house, because I'm just gonna sweat it off anyway. So once I'm done with this, I'm just gonna go take all my makeup off. I wonder if I have any other questions for you. Not that I can think of right now. But anyway, I'd like to see your answers to the questions that I've asked. And I'd like to remind you about the giveaway that I have running right now in video number 2. Please make sure you're subscribed. Hit the notification bell and like my videos, please. And you need to be a Instagram follower. And on Instagram, I have ways there that you can get multiple entries for the contest, like tagging people, reposting, stuff like that. If you don't already have Instagram, I highly suggest that you get it. I've only had it a couple of months, and I don't know how I lived without it. I love it. I'm never on Facebook anymore. I have the people that I watch on YouTube, and I'm always trying to find other people who are my age and who are dealing with the same kinds of things that I'm dealing with. But yeah, Instagram for me right now is where it's at. So if you don't have Instagram though, and you don't want to get it, and you still want to enter the giveaway, just send me just comment, and I will give you an entry anyway. So I'm not going to leave anybody out. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.